Catholic Church has banned AGK MBAKA, spiritual director of Adoration Ministries, Enugu, Nigeria, from commenting on partisan politics. According to the cable, Callistus Onaga, Catholic Bishop of Enugu Diocese, in a letter to the priest, also converted the Adoration Ministry to chaplaincy. Following the development, MBAKA will no longer solely oversee the activities of the ministry as its spiritual director, as making it chaplaincy brings it under the control of the Enugu Diocese and gives the bishop the power to appoint a chaplain to oversee its operations. The bishop further stated that he can appoint any ministerial officer to assist the chaplains to oversee the pastoral activities of the ministry. These directives were announced following MBAKA's resumption to church activities of the ministry, which was suspended following his 1-month private retreats. Okay, that is their church way of discipline or regulating their affairs. Well, what ministry? Adoration Ministry Enugu is not an organ of the Roman Catholic Church. It is solely owned by Reverend Father MBAKA. So I don't even understand the ministry you are talking of in this post. Who owns MBAKA? Who trained him, and who does he pledge his obedience to? Too ignorant. Who owns MBAKA? Do you know that even his family has no authority of him at death? Do you think, or do you know that his family would be invited like others to witness his burial? Do you think that the Catholic Church is one of the Pentecostal churches? MBAKA and the ministry belongs to the church. The Catholic Church is even bigger than the Pope. You should stop exposing your ignorance on the Catholic Church. Callistus Onaga is not a man of God. Chai, a federal government has succeeded in using Onaga against MBAKA. We must protest. Umuikuku, where are you? Let's come out en masse in protest. Adoration Ministry must not be hijacked by Onaga. Someone say you talk as an illiterate. Go and sit down. You have nothing to say. This is good news. Let him face what God sent him to do. Thank you, sir, our lovely bishops. If people who are representing God will not say the truth, then the word is finished. Bishop, you are inviting trouble to yourself. Well said. MBAKA is pure politician. I don't see him as a man of God. What's concerned a man of God with politics now? Okay. We have a different people with a different reactions or different opinions to this. They can ban him, but they cannot ban the Spirit of God in his life, and they cannot disconnect him from heaven. Of course, nobody can do that. It's just part of a, how will I put it? They will say it's part of their rules and regulations. Of course, if he feels otherwise, he knows what to do. In as much it's under them, and we begin to hear a lot of things because for those of you who do not even know how Catholic operates, you might not know. Some people are used to Pentecostal way of doing things, and they have their own way of doing things. So if you are not a part of a Catholic family, you might not be able to know. But from what people are saying, at least you should be able to deduce one or two things what the church stands for. Well, I support what Bishop do, because all these kind of things, all this kind of a thing, now waiting they make people insult Catholic Church be that. Those of you talking in ignorance, the Catholic Church is not owned by anyone, and whatever you have belongs to the church. Mind you, the church cannot fall no matter your protest, because the Christ is the church himself, and no one is beyond correction in the true Church of Christ. The Catholic Church has spoken an order on Adoration Ministry, which is final. It is okay, and I am sure Father MBAKA will understand that it is for good of the church in general. Father MBAKA is an asset to the church, and so should be shielded from public ridicule, because not to what he painfully suffered to achieve this ministry this far. That is the problem people are always talking about. What did you achieve to well, like I said, Pentecostal is different from their own organization. Yes, you can call it the organization. So it is not like somebody said, it is not like the way Pentecostal do their things. Oh, somebody will tell you open church. They will say everybody is Church of God, but at the end of the day, they make it a personal business. So, like for the church to have taken that decision, they know their rules and regulations. And just like somebody saying that a church, just to shield him from all the ridicule of people, say, just people trying to ridicule the church. and they are trying to tell you, okay, you just have to take back seat. But one thing is that, to me, I don't think that does not when he was supporting Buhari, then it was not bringing ridicule. So does it mean people are going to be keeping quiet when things are not going fine? Some people say, oh, just go and face your ministry, go and face your ministry. No. If you say go and face your ministry, so does it mean that if there's as a citizen he cannot talk? I don't understand. Things are going wrong, people will not talk. But when the politicians, if they want to, because we have to say everything in holistically. As you talk in this manner, you talk in the other manner. You can Some people just believe that you have to just be one-way traffic. If you feel, if you begin to say something that does not really, or they don't want to hear, they begin to say that you have a speaking from the two sides of the mouth, which is not supposed to be. Because in as much you are trying to shield him, or trying to tell him not to whatever, all of you, everybody is keeping quiet. We have seen a lot of I saw one video one time whereby a lot of Catholic priests, I don't know from there, maybe they are from Anglican or from Catholic, they came out about it. They were up to 10, and they were talking about what is happening in the country that people do not like. Most of the time, everything is not spiritual. We are seeing things going wrong. You say, oh, people should not talk, people should not say this, people should not say that. So does it mean because you are a pastor now, you can just go and commit offense, the police will not arrest you, or they will not take you to court? No. There is time for everything. When it is time for you to speak, you speak. Like I said, when election time is coming, you now begin to see all the politicians. What are they looking for? Because of the congregation of... To me, it's not because of they love the pastor, or they love whatever GO they call them. Not because the politicians have respect for them. They are looking for a way to be able to get to their members so that they can come and vote for them. That is just the essence. And you see them, they will not be kneeling down, pray for me, this and that. But that time, nobody will say, oh, what is your business? Why are you going to the pastors? So when you do something wrong now, some people will say, oh, this also person came to your church. So what are you going to say? And you are seeing things going wrong. So their own is just to come and garner votes from your church. But once they are doing wrong things, they will tell you that you don't have to talk. When MBAKA and Buhari, when they were in love before 2015, even 2019, nobody said, oh, you should go and face his job. Oh, they were so happy. Yes. Yes. MBAKA is supporting Buhari. Oh, Buhari is this. But now he's doing something wrong is happening. People will not say he should not talk. He should continue to praise him. No, it does not work. And that is his offense. That is Father MBAKA's offense in all of these things. People said, oh, he was not talking. He was just looking at the way things were unfolding. And he said, no, this cannot be. We can't continue to patch things. These things are glaring. Just like Pastor Tudi Bakari said, oh, he has stopped giving Buhari advice, because all the advice they will give to him, he will not take it. He won't take it. He will go and do his own. So guys, leave your comment down there below and let's have your take on this. Thank you.